Yo, welcome back to another episode of DDC, where I go over some of my best albums ever, and we dissect them and go through our favorite tracks and stuff like that. In case you don't know, DDC stands for Double Disc Collection, and it pretty much sums up what I just said. But, as you can see, I'm joined by one of my best friends on the entire planet, Jon Jack in the building. Tell him what's up, Jon Jack.
Hey man, it's appreciated, and it's a blessing to be here. I'm appreciated, and it's a blessing to be here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And what's special about today too is we're gonna go over the first hip hop album, rap album, which is T.I. Trap Muzik.
Word, that's my favorite artist.
Yeah, can you hold that up for us real quick? Okay. So before we dive into the album, you just said T.I. is your favorite artist. So as far as the South, without just being biased to T.I., what would you rank him in best hip hop artist from the South? And I know that's kind of putting you on the spot. I know that, because I'm thinking of the question myself and I can't really, but.
I put him third. Yeah, Scarface my first, Trick my second, and T.I. is right there.
Third?
After him.
No 3000 at 1 or 2?
I look at 3000 I look at Outkast.
As a group?
Right,
Okay.
and I look at MJG and 8-Ball as a group.
But you put Scarface when he was Ghetto Boy.
No, because Scarface was Scarface before the Ghetto Boys. Scarface made the Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
Yeah. Check it out.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
He tricked he Florida out of the way.
Right. Okay. I feel you. You got him at 3. I probably got T.I. maybe at. In me, definitely top 5. Top 5 is a couple hot boys I would put above T.I.
Wayne.
Definitely Wayne. I'm a huge BG fan too. I'm talking about, I'm talking about early BG, Chopper City BG, But that's another album subject. We're gonna stay on the T.I. topic though.
Yeah.
Okay. So Trap Muzik came out in 2003. It was T.I.'s second major released album. I don't know how many he definitely had, but I know it was his second major released album. But it was his first album that was released with Atlantic Record on his own label, which was
Joint venture. Yeah,
joint venture with Grand Hustle. So Grand Hustle and Atlantic, they teamed up, and then T.I. jumped off his own record label. So
right.
And it went platinum.
Not because he did like 109, 110 first week.
Yeah.
Okay. He did like the 110.
Okay. Did not know that. Did not know the specific numbers on what he sold, but like I said, I did know he started out Grand Hustle with this, teamed up with Atlantic, and came out with his second album after the I'm Serious album was his first one, correct?
Yeah, that bombed, but it was a great album.
I agree. I think it was a great album. Okay, well, the first song released off this album was 24s. It was the first track released off this album, 24s. How do you feel about that song?
Man, I remember having Lil Duval. I remember Lil Duval being in the beginning of the video, holding the phone, acting like, man, that was my. Y'all about to make me sing the song, man. I love it.
When we get a chance to sing, we're about to play in a second. But it was T.I.'s actually first song that entered the Billboard Top 100, peaking at number 78. It was also featured on Need for Speed Video Game Underground. You remember that?
Nah, I remember the game, but I don't remember.
Yeah, the song was actually in the video. But anyway, what track is that? We'll go ahead and give y'all a taste of what that sound like. Let me know what track it is.
That is 24s is number 7.
Number 7, cool.
Yeah, my real ATL nigga, that's right. It's the dope YL. Come on, hey, I say we getting out of money, the cars ain't come why. That's all my nigga. We ride it out, blowing trouble on 24. That's all my nigga. We getting out of money, the cars ain't come why. That's all my nigga. We ride it, blowing trouble on 24. I used to. If your real view shaking, ain't the seats vibrating. 24 inch J's got the Chevrolet steady making. Running hard, the cars in the road. That's all on my nigga. We got blowing trouble on 24. That's all.
Okay, so as far as favorite tracks on this album, to you, where would you place 24?
24. 1 through what they got? 15, 17, 16. 24s.
I know it's kind of off, you know, on the spot.
I mean, it's probably 4 or 5 to me.
4 or 5. I would think 24s is. I'm with you on that. I'm thinking I'm gonna give it number 4. I'm gonna give it number 4 as my new favorite on the album. It would be the 4th favorite for me.
Right.
Again, like I said, it peaked at number 78, and it was T.I.'s first song that entered the Billboard. So,
right.
Yeah, and you was talking about the video. I do remember the video too. There's a couple cameos in that video.
The Ken Griffey. They came out with the Ken Griffey jersey on.
Yeah.
And it was the big circle of people at the hotel. Man, it was
Video was nice. Okay, so to jump in, number 2 track that was released off this album was Be Easy. Now, it peaked at number 55 on the hot R&B and hip-hop chart, so it didn't quite hit the Billboard, but it hopped on the R&B and hip-hop charts. So, how do you feel about that track?
Be Easy was the video. Well, the video was in reverse.
Yeah, it went backwards.
It was in the street.
Yeah.
And I remember it being like, it was like a great song that I feel like, I think when 24s came out, it kind of overshadowed where Be Easy needed to be at, because you didn't really get to see it like that.
Right.
You didn't really get to see the full effect, you know what I'm saying, of what Be Easy was even set out to be. But I like the video. But I was back then, you know, T.I. he couldn't do no wrong with me, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was a good video. That was a great song.
Yeah, I actually like Be Easy better than 24. To me, when it came out, it was because I like T.I. lyrical. You know, I think he a real good lyricist, and in that song he kind of speaks his words good, and it flowed with the kind of tone that T.I. is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I mean, the tone that I think T.I. is. So, but anyway, what numbers that we're gonna play that one real quick? Be Easy is
number 2.
Number 2. All right.
No, it's 3. It's 3.
Gotcha.
Hey, what a piano at, shout it. Yeah. You gotta never say the dope boy play the piano and rap at the same time. Hey, let me show you something. Left and right like this, nigga. I'm 22 and I'm bet in the game. Say I'm super cool, still a threat at the same time. Rhyme about the times I invested in cane. Legend pain, every aspect of the game. I'm the answer to your prayers if you're praying for change. So how dare you compare us and say we're the same? When I'm climbing the ladder, they stuck in the same mind frame. Their accomplishments are nothing to gain. But visually see I'm out of your brain. The 7 scrolls gold glow from my wrist to my chain. I entertain young niggas who slang like a picture, no frame. See it's simple and plain. Shit bang, spit flame, put niggas to shame. I'm so insane, lyrics sick in your brain that you can't mention my city unless you mention my name. T.I.P. like the man. Hey, you don't want no trouble with me. Just be easy. The drama ain't nothing. Before you having problems, just make it hey, you ain't gonna die, believe easy. You don't want your mama to breathe. Well, mind your business, don't bother the G. Swear you stunt, but your friend with me. Behind the scenes or behind your breathing. Kissing ass when I came to leave.
Yeah, see, I just like, and I think in that first verse he rhymed every word with the same last word. In that first verse.
Now listening to it when you say it like that, not saying, I'm still rocking with you 24, okay. but I think that it's harder. I would think that it would be harder to write a song like that because you would really have to be, locked in.
Yeah, and to me that's what stood out in that song. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, I was just you know, you knew T.I. a lot longer than I knew T.I. because you actually introduced me to T.I.
Hold on, D. I ain't knowing, but I liked him. I liked him from the first time I heard him.
Okay, so the first time I heard T.I. was on the Bone Crusher. What is Bone Crusher? What is his name?
It was Bone Crusher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Attention. Yeah.
Never Scared.
Never Scared.
Yeah, that's my first, and I think T.I. verse was the best on that song.
Oh yeah,
hands down when it was close. But that's the first time I heard T.I. And then, like I said,
I remember when my brother came home from the military, and it was early 2000, and he was like, "Listen to this," and the first song I heard was "Still Ain't Forgave Myself When I'm Serious." And I had told him, man, I'd give anything for this CD, dog, just so I could keep listening to it. He just kept it real to me, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I fell in love with his flow off that first song, the Never Scared song that I heard. And then, like I said, I can't remember, we were going somewhere, we was riding, and Jack had the album in the vehicle, and he was bumping, you know. I don't know if y'all know, that's what he do. When he get a certain CD back in the day, he put it in there. I mean, a testament to what my show is, he just let it roll through. You know what I'm saying? Like all day. Like, you know, once it stopped, you come back home.
Oh yeah. And try to sell it to you, make you say, hey man, look, listen.
So that's how we got introduced to T.I., you know, when we rolled with him. But yeah, so when this album came out and I heard that track, I was like, man, and it stood out as one of my favorite tracks, man. I would put Be Easy at either at number 3. I'm gonna put Be Easy at number 3.
All right, man. Your list getting real slim. You only got 2 more here.
I know. My number 1 is undisputable to me, and it probably ain't nobody's number 1 on this album, but it's definitely my number 1. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
We go cross that bridge.
But to go to the third release track off this album was Rubber Band Man. Now this was produced by David Banner, and it came in peaking at number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100. And Complex Magazine got it listed as the number 34 best rap song out of Atlanta. So, and if you don't know it, I don't speak on Complex before. It's a nice magazine. They list a lot of articles and stuff about, you know, good songs and stuff like that. So you get a chance to check out Complex Magazine at complex.com. It lists some of the cool features and stuff. Word. But yeah, number 34, best. Number 34, in their opinion, out of I think 100, or no, it's 50. It's 50. They got 50 best rap songs out of Atlanta, and they got Rubber Band at number 34. So we're gonna play that because then when we done with this, I got another fun fact about that Complex article about Atlanta rap songs. And I wanna kind of see what your knowledge is on that. But what track is that?
That's number 8. I ain't even got to look on the. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'll take that with me.
Hey, T.I.P. You know your folk be staying down on the road, man. Rolling all the way from Florida, MIA, on the Duhble. Hold on to Tennessee. A lot of the real niggas be showing love, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. All the double boys be coming out. All the home girls be showing love. But a lot of folk, man, they still looking like they don't know who I am. So they tell me who I am. Rubber Band Man, wild as the Taliban. 9 in my right, 45 in my other hand. I'm in trouble, man. Always in trouble, man. I'm worth a couple $100 grand. Check this all colors, man. I'm Rubber Band Man, like a one-man band. Treat these niggas like the Apollo, and I'm the Sandman. Told 100 grand, cannon in the waistband. Looking for a sweet lick, but this is the wrong place, man. Every time, and what I care about a case, man. Campaigning to bury the haze, so say your grace, man. I ain't fall behind a nigga back, I say it in his face. I'm a thoroughbred nigga, I don't fake it, I don't hate it. Check my resume, nigga, my records impeccable. Anywhere in the A, nigga, took this high to respect. I ended MIA, nigga, trying to keep it professional. Cause all this phone raps and finna have it snapping. I'm saying from the bottom up the Duval, Cackalack it in New York, and everybody showing me, Lord, that's when the U-Ball. Yeah, all my Florida nigga, my Cackalack nigga, my LA, my New York nigga, New Orleans, Swing, Columbia, Rubber Band Man, wild as the Taliban, 9 in my right, 45 in my other hand. I'm in trouble, man, always in trouble, man. I'm worth a couple $100 grand, check this all colors, man. Rubber Band Man, wild as the Taliban.
that track, I was talking about Complex Magazine.
Right.
So they got this ranked again, number 34 on the best rap songs out of Atlanta of all time. Best rap songs out of Atlanta of all time. T.I. placed a few times on this one, but the highest he placed was number 2. What song do you think placed at number 2 from T.I.? Best rap song out of Atlanta. Number 2.
Best rap song out of Atlanta.
There's only one song above this song, in their opinion.
Out number 2 would probably of all his CDs that he done. Just one. It ain't off this CD.
It's not off the
T.I.
It's just T.I.
I gotta go with the Rihanna, with the him and with the Live Your Life track.
Rihanna? Nope. What You Know? What You Know came in at number 2.
I mean, it was
it was, and I think to me, that's my T.I. signature song. Like I think, and I said it on a couple of shows. I always say, what do you think is T.I.'s signature, or not T.I., but what do you think is the artist's signature song? You know, like Michael Jackson is Thriller, or Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. But I think What You Know About That. I think that's T.I.'s signature song. That's my opinion.
All right, so you gotta agree with Complex. I mean, not saying you gotta agree with Complex, but I mean, you would see why Complex would feel like that would beat the number 2 song.
Yeah, and I love the beat in that song.
Still ain't forgetting myself just hit so hard. But we talking. We listen. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to shout out that T.I. made, the top 5 of that list, but number 1 song. Let's see if you can guess that. Let's see. Give me a guess on that. It's from a group though. It's from a group. Number 1.
Is it Sorry Miss Jackson?
No, same group.
Cause I've been hearing that for my
Same group. I wouldn't put this song. To me, this is not. So we always know we're talking about Outkast. I wouldn't put this as my Outkast favorite song by no means, and I wouldn't even put this as Outkast signature song. Some people might. You might have a different opinion, but you know it's Outkast, and you went with Sorry Miss Jackson,
right?
Which that's not what it is. I would have picked my favorite Outkast song is AT Aliens. That's my favorite Outkast song.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
That's to me.
Oh yeah, it was a great song.
Yeah,
it was a great song.
And I do love Elevators, not because it was a mainstream song, but and it was. I do love Elevators though. But the number 1 song wasn't even off that album, which is AT Aliens. The number 1 song is Players Ball, Outkast. Number 1 rap song, Players Ball, Outkast.
Players Ball was on the Christmas joint, right?
The Christmas joint.
Yeah, it was on the Christmas.
I know it was on Southern Cadillac Music. It was on that album. Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. It was off that album. But Christmas, what are you talking about?
It was a Christmas movie that really boomed Outkast.
A Christmas movie?
It was a Christmas compilation disc that really boomed. That's where they really.
Now you thinking about the Martin episode? They did Players Ball in the Martin episode, right?
I mean, I ain't thinking about it. I ain't thinking about it from that point. I'm thinking about that's what they whole debut movement was it was on the Christmas album where they was talking about Santa Claus ain't really coming to the ghetto.
I'm lost in that, and I'm going to research that. I didn't know that, which is pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I'm a big Christmas guy anyway, but I would have thought Outkast would be the top song from Atlanta. To me, they're one of my favorite artists or favorite groups ever. If not, my favorite duo ever.
I thought you were gonna say Soul Food.
From Goody Mob. Goody Mob made the list. Goody Mob made the list. I couldn't remember what. I don't know if that song made the list or not.
It's gotta be top 50.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. But again, check that list out. It's a pretty dope list from top rap songs out of Atlanta according to them. And I do agree with a bunch of them. I wouldn't agree number 1 being Players Ball. I like that song, but to me it ain't even my favorite Outkast song. So no way it's my favorite Atlanta song. Ooh, I wonder if it's a top South song. Anyway, we'll dive into that. But anyway, so Rubber Band Man, of course, Came in at number 30, or peaked at number 30 on the Hot Billboard 100. His highest peak at the time, especially off this album. So we're gonna go into number 4, which is my favorite song on the album, "Let's Get Away." You know, and it was produced by Jazze. It peaked at number 35 on the Billboard's Hot 100. It also samples a Aretha Franklin song, "Daydreaming." But so I even established that's my number 1 song on the album.
I didn't know that. It was a sample.
Yeah. And he got quite a few samples, because another song we're going to get into later has a sample of one of my favorite songs of all time, too. So we'll get into that later as we get more into the album. But, so where did "Let's Get Away" fall for you? It's my number 1.
"Let's Get Away." I remember when it came out, and I was like, "Oh man, he got the white suit on."
You saw the video,
Right, with the Atlanta hat, and Trina in the video.
Yeah, it was a clean video.
But as far as this album, I gotta push it up there to the 6, 7 type.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, no problem with that. But while I'm speaking on this being my favorite song on the album, it's funny, and I'm gonna do something different than I don't normally do on this show. We're gonna play a little bit of it, and I'm gonna stop it and play something else, because this song has 2 different versions of it, and the one on the album is not my favorite version. And of course, I didn't get this album until after some of the songs were released. So when I first heard the song, I instantly fell in love with it. Which again goes back to what I said about CDs. Now songs just be released, or albums just be released, and you can hear every song on the album. Back in the day, the album sometimes didn't be released until like a few singles came out.
Right.
So it kind of got you, okay, I like that song, but I don't know if I really want to buy an album. Okay, I like that song, but I don't know if I really want to buy an album. Oh, hell, I love that song. I'm buying an album. That's how I think they made albums back in the day, which is something you miss now. Because, I mean, now, not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but, I mean, you get the whole album, like, right off the top, and then they're all flooded off the media outlets and stuff like that, and everybody picking their favorite songs or something. But I remember when I heard this song, it was one of those, okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting this album. But I heard this version, this particular version, and then when I got the album, it was a different version. So, we're going to play the one off the album. What number is that?
"Let's Get Away" would be number 6.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Hey, baby, I was thinking of you. Hey, what you thinking of me? Hey, come on. What's up? Alright, what you would do? Bet they be like, I know we tired of the nightlife. He want a wife, he just looking for the right type. Yeah.
Okay. I know you jamming. I hate it when we got that.
Exactly.
But okay, so you heard how that came on, and if you did, let me listen again how it comes on. Okay, check me out how it comes on.
Yo. Hey, let's get away. What's that, y'all? Get a room on the other side of town. Hey, listen. Hey, baby, I was thinking of you. Hey, what you thinking of me? Hey, come on. What's up? Alright, what you would do?
Okay, so we're gonna jump to the bump box for the first time ever in the show history. Only because I want to play the other version of the song and explain to you why I like it a little bit better than this version.
Hey, let's get away. I get a room on the other side of town. Hey, shorty, I was feeling for you.
Hey, what you thinking?
Your flow is better.
Hey, let's get a room. Shorty, we can break some, make it down. Hey, daddy, I was feeling for you.
Bet they be like, I know we tired of the nightlife. He want a wife, he just looking for the right type. Yeah, right, I be riding through the city lights. My head bent, getting high behind the back tent. I'm chilling with Brazilian women, heavy accents. They black friends translating, got them all ass naked, ass chasing. Have relations with a minute place. Leaving semen in their pretty faces, make them kiss their partners with it in their face. Young pimpin' sprung women across the 50 states. Got your favorite request and what's your name on 50 station. Asking me what's a pussy pump, I want a demonstration. But I ain't waiting till the second day of summer passion. Relief them for their aggravation, take them roller skating on them days. Tell them, baby, stick with me, you gon' erasing my memory. More panties and wet sheets when they take away.
Hey, let's get away. Get a room on the other side of town. Hey, daddy, I was feeling for you.
What you talking to me? They say you talking to me.
Hey, let's get a room. Shawty, we can find something if you're down. Yeah, baby, I was feeling for you.
So can you tell the different versions of the hook?
You know, I didn't even know it was a different version, but I could just definitely tell different. I mean, it's different people.
Yeah.
Well, it's Jazze Faye.
Yes, definitely Jazze Faye. But on that version that we just played is Carrie Hilson. Who man, Carrie Hilson's so fine. Do you agree? Yeah.
I Carrie Hilson. Yeah.
Okay. And I don't actually know the female that's on the original track. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it, so apologize to you. I tried to do my research and find out who it was, but I found out it was Carrie Hilson on that one. And it's not that I like her verse better. I like the flow of it. You know, the get away.
I just like
On the other side of town. The hook.
I'm the one with her, baby.
the hook just it goes like that. and that's the version I fell in love with. It's like, man, this song. And then his lyrics spitting on it is, you know, another which I'm gonna go off topic, but another song I like T.I. It's kind of that same thing as Ride With My Bitch Today.
Right.
Is that the name of the song?
Right. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it's With My Bitch Today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's got a smooth, the melody of that song is so smooth. That's Jazze Faye in that one too, right?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
What that is, Urban Legends, like I won't get y'all wrong on the number, but we looking like 12, 13.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Favorite line in the hook is I'm not hanging with my partners, I'm out eating lobster. I'm on some grown man shit, you dig. Oh man, that's my line. That's my line.
He said, I'm gonna get clean. Hey, that's what he was like. Yeah. I'm gonna get clean. And just show her that I'm a man. Like, he was gonna get fresh and show her he a man. He wasn't worried about all that street stuff. It was, as far as the title was slightly vulgar.
Yeah, you know.
But the song, if you were sitting listening to the song, man, it's
yeah. I mean, yes, the title is kind
that's
of
the top T.I. 10.
Yeah,
top T.I.
yeah. That might be my favorite T.I. song. Woo. Woo. Might be. I don't really have to dissect, but it might be.
So where you put that one? Where would you put Let's Get Away?
Oh, Let's Get Away. Oh, as overall.
Yes.
Ooh, good. Let's Get Away top 5. I don't know where it on top 5. And it's that version clearly. Not that I dislike this version that bad, but that version I can put in the truck. I can ride. Get it. You know, show that we can freak something if you die. Yeah, but
yeah.
So I would say top 5. Okay, so all right, so 4 singles were released off his album: 24's, Be Easy, Rubber Band Man, and Let's Get Away. And I think it could probably be 4 or 5 more tracks off this album to be released because it's some bangers in there. And we got some produced by, a few more produced by Jazze Faye. Got the Kanye joint. So yeah, album is dope. So okay, so you said that shirt. So speaking of that, what we do on the show is as we get to the end of the singles that were released, I ask the guests, hey, what's your favorite track on the album? And I've spoke about the Kanye one. And are you telling me that's your favorite track?
That's my favorite track on the album for the simple fact that it just sounded like, outside of some of the things that was mentioned, I could just see myself trying to prove who I was. It's number 5. I can see myself trying to prove who I was to the older generation and just let them know, man, we just doing our job. Like,
right.
We just, it ain't that we bad people. We just...
Right.
That's one of Kanye's first placements as far as a producer that he wanted to let people know that he was producing on. Of course, his biggest thing was it the Blue? No. It was the Black album. Yeah. But that was one of his placements that he let people know. Yeah, because Kanye wasn't really that. I want to say he wasn't that huge, but it's not as huge as he obviously is now back then. And producing the track, this album came out in 03, so that's very early in Kanye's stage. But you said that's number 5, so let's go ahead and dab into that one real quick.
yourself in my shoes for a second. Not personal, I'm just saying though. Hey, look, from when the moon came out till the sun came up, I was supplying the J's with what they flame up. I'm almost passing by, trying to explain us. Pissing in the bushes like they never house trained us. But try to understand, that's how we came up. You get to know us your lovers, but you can't change us. Now, really we'd rather be rich and famous, but in the meantime, we forced to slang us. Roll with crack cocaine, penicillin to Rogaine, ecstasy, Viagra, whatever, get the dough, man. I'm tired of people misrepresenting my domain. Oh, you think we out here killing for nothing, hustling for no gain, man? Hey, man, I'm just doing my job. Yo. Hey, lady, don't mind me, I'm just doing my job. Yo.
And you can clearly hear the Kanye sound in that track.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, Kanye, one of the best producers of all time, in my opinion.
Definitely top 5.
Woo.
I mean, hip hop.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many. But
Okay, I can dig that. Yeah, because when you said top 5, I'm going through every genre on the planet. But yeah, top 5 hip hop producers of all time. Yes, I agree. I agree. And I do really like that track too. And like I said, this is one of the albums you can just play, and these songs just kind of fall into place. Cause Let's Get Away come on after that. You know what I'm saying? So I remember this song because I knew my favorite song come on after that. But anyway, so my favorite track that wasn't released on this album is Let Me Tell You Something, and it has a sample of one of my favorite songs of all time. You know, and you're gonna hear it once I play it. So not to spoil it, we'll speak on it once I play it. Can you tell me what track that is? I think it's 11.
Yeah, it's 11.
All right.
Yo. I know what y'all think. First he can't be my man, now he wanna be my man. I wish this nigga make his mind up, right? Like nigga, just bear with me. All my niggas, man, we gonna have to be 21 about this shit, you know? We gonna step out the truck. Hey, one sec. Hey, now what I got to say? See it with a kiss. No, I can't be your man. Why I feel like this? What I need with a woman when I live like this? Different chicks running in and out the crib like this. Maybe 5, maybe 6, 7, 8 will be enough. Plus the twins make 10. But for you, I give it up. Set time to the side, just for us to live it up. Walking out of rare farm, purple labeling it up. It's hard for me to discuss what I envision for us. Lots of trust in a crib worth a couple million plus. So what if I gotta pay it? This label a dirt bag. About a minute, hearts are broken and women I hurt bad. Might I add Christian Dior's and her Jazze? A part of the package, still far from a bag. It's easy to lose balance when hearts just stop caring. The attraction's apparent, it's hard to stop staring. Hey baby, let me tell you something. Come here, I need to tell you something. Hey shout out, let me tell you something. Can you tell me like to tell you something? Hey, mama, let me tell you something. I wanna tell you something.
So of course it samples Roger Zapp song, one of my favorite songs ever. I Wanna Be Your Man. It samples that, you know, in the field, T.I. rapping on it. To me, when I first heard it,
That song, you remember? Well, I don't know. I remember because when I listened to Series, he had a song called "Can't Be Your Man," and like in the beginning, he say, first I'm talking about I can't be your man, now I want to be your man." That was like the we're gonna say trilogy of that song, or the mind change, the shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you. In case you ain't noticed, my man is huge on Tip.
Oh my God.
Huge on Tip, so he's very knowledgeable on Tip, which is definitely why I want to bring him on for this album. We could probably do 3 more Tip albums.
Oh,
I know for a
man.
fact that would be in my collection. So
get
I'm serious with him. But of course, Urban Legend and Paper Trail, yeah, which is the Rihanna joint you hit up on earlier.
Right.
And Swagger Like Us is on that one too,
Yes.
right? Love that song. That's definitely in my top 5. Swagger Like Us.
Oh.
To Live Your Life. I don't know where it plays. I love that song too though. I love Rihanna's voice in it. I remember I used to play that song when I work out. I used to play that whole album when I work out. But yeah, we're going totally off topic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't knock the King album.
Yeah, you know what?
The old King album was all through the ATL movement and that.
Yeah. Okay, and I featured this album because obviously it to me it was it's obviously his first album with Grand Hustle. And it's in my top 3 of T.I.'s. I mean, it's in my top 3. I don't know where it would place. Maybe 2, right behind Urban Legend.
I mean, that's all.
Yeah, I don't know.
It depends on how you look.
Yeah, because
it would be my number 2 album, but I will put it. I'm serious, most impactful to me.
Right.
The King album was a better body of work to me, but this album was just, let's say, like you just said, first on Grand Hustle.
Yeah.
He was after eras that he was supposed to be done, but he continued to. He found a way.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made a way to keep it popping. So it's definitely my second. I can take you to 10, but I don't. We ain't got that kind of time. Right?
Okay, yeah, I think it's second to me, and I got Urban Legend at probably number 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so many tracks on that album, and who knows, we'll come back probably maybe and do Urban.
Oh man,
you know,
I love to break down.
You definitely gonna be in the future. You know what I'm saying? But he don't only just know rap, so we might dab in some other stuff. Who knows? Yeah. But like I said, I am blessed to have him on my first rap album.
I'm blessed to be here, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So before we check out real quick, what we do before we end is we gonna play a song, kind of jazz it up as we fade out. And I'm gonna let you pick the song since it's your favorite album, or since it's your favorite artist on one of your favorite albums. Go ahead and pick us a song to ride out to.
Hey, T.I. versus T.I.P.
Okay, what track is that?
Number 12. That's when he checking himself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta check ourselves.
Okay, so real quick before I blast it up, thank you, my dog, for being
Hey,
here.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Love you, bro.
Hey, I love you.
Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of DDC. Check it out with y'all later. Deuces.
Smokes on, shout it. Hey, roll that reef up for me, see? Huh? Well, it came a long way, shout it. Yeah, no, I'm saying, wait. Hey, where that drink at, J.R.? But I've been through a whole lot of shit. Yeah, man, what you talking about, though, man? How we made it. Hey, can't wait, man. And all our life, my nigga, we done thought about what we want to do.